Yeah.
2d6.
Yeah, it's just
Let's run it.
Give me that
You
one.
gotta
back.
re-roll that
Yeah,
one.
give me that
Almost doubles.
And
That would have been box cards.
and reroll the 6 too. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we roll both.
Nope.
Higher.
8 is a high
Eight
roll.
is the money roll.
And 8 tie.
Cut.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Well,
Come
I
on.
really want Ryan to.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Roll on.
Come on,
Yeah,
Ryan.
hold on.
Come on, Ryan.
We got another dice.
Ooh. Okay. And that's an 8.
That's an 8.
Okay.
That's good
Respectable.
odds. Good odds.
Come on, Ryan.
don't
You
say
can
it
do
out loud.
buddy. That's an 8.
That
as
is
well.
also an 8.
So this is
All right,
getting
we're at 4
boring.
dice now. Oh man, we're having a stack already.
Now we're going
Yeah,
for
man.
the time.
Holy
Oh, it's
Okay.
So
yeah.
we've got
17,
12,
20.
17, nice solid 20s.
so 20 is to beat.
20 to beat.
20 to beat.
20 to tie.
Yeah,
Yeah, not even
that, nope. There's a couple ones there.
One,
Oh, yeah, I got you.
2.
Yeah.
Kevin, if you would.
Thank you for
Yes, sir.
Thank you for being on the play. You can remain friends.
I am going to take my.
Well, last game I ended up going to 4, so I'm going to try and avoid that this time.
I'm trying to learn your shuffling method too. It's
Yeah?
definitely
It's the coolest shuffle.
my
ever.
hands are not. I feel like my hands aren't big enough.
Potentially. I mean, I got big hands.
Big hands, big personality, right?
You know.
I'm going to keep.
I
I can't. It's so slow.
Yeah, that's what I saw in mine.
I will keep.
My hand is also very slow, but I'm able to deal with some of the bullshit, and then we're gonna fight the long fight, baby.
It was 4 lands, and instant or sorcery counterspell, and a 4.
I take offense to that.
So,
Feeling.
Yeah, no.
wasn't doing
Kevin,
quite a bit.
okay.
I have 3 lands, but I have castable spells on turn 1 and turn 2.
Well, that's all you can really ask for.
Well, no, we live in a Sorin format. Like, you can ask for a lot.
That is also true. That is
Yeah.
true.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, but you can't ask for a crypt anymore.
No.
Which definitely kind of reins in turn 1 that's a little bit better.
I'm going down to 6.
If Crypt ever comes back, I might stay on this deck.
I don't blame you. I
Well,
don't blame you because
that's 1 lander.
yeah.
So I'm from an all land to 1 land.
And
Does
like,
it always have that
Jewel
I do have a
Bugs?
one-lander.
I don't think those cards are coming back, unfortunately. But
I don't think they will.
I have a
just
feeling
based
they're going to
on-
wait.
I don't
and
think they
watch.
will. I don't think they
they're
will
gonna,
based on principle.
yeah. So my worry is that if they bring them back, the people who sent the death threats and things to the rules committee, they win.
They'll be like,
I
I
don't
was
look at
right.
that. I don't look at that as an excuse to not bring them back. That's a small
Also, like,
percentage
I
of
don't
people.
think that those cards add anything to regular commander.
Let's go down to
Like
5.
they only
Um,
add something to us, and they know that they've made it very apparent.
I like them as a chase piece. That, like, when I first bought my mana crypt, I was like, now I'm part of the competitive
Part of the
scene.
Oh, that's. Cool.
I mean, in all fairness, it was one of the most expensive cards. Mine was like 300 when I bought it.
The ban actually opened up.
And now I have quote unquote fast mana. I can now play. You know, I also Mox Diamond made me feel like part of that group.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
but like I'm
Don't
just
keep
saying that,
this.
right? Like Mana Crypt was. Sorry.
I'll keep this hand.
Some of my old cards get out of control sometimes, and I'm like, I forgot that this card is like fucking really expensive.
And I'm only discovering these like because I'm getting back into Magic.
My
So
my
for
Mox
me,
Diamond was like $40,
We will
900
keep this.
for
I have
mine.
to-
and it was I
dropped
didn't buy it that
to-
long ago. Like it was
I-
like maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, CDH really wasn't a
Wow.
massive thing. I'd say probably before COVID. Yeah. All right, everybody good?
Yep.
Sound
Yeah.
fine?
Free games.
I have no free games.
Okay, take it away.
Good luck, peeps.
GLHS.
not too much.
All right. Well, we're gonna Misty. I'm
good.
going to crack it.
I'm okay with shuffle shortcutting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab Tropical Island and double hierarch.
Right?
I'll
Okay.
pick you for the one. For
Perfect. Thank you.
Cool.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna turn goes this way.
Clockwise.
It goes clockwise.
It always goes clockwise. What do you mean?
I'm losing my mind. Why
You
did I
are.
think that I was
I
saying?
don't know, man.
That scared the shit out of me.
This is the result. I think.
Are you okay? Do I need to check you
So
for a
to be
fever?
honest,
This will play for.
I thought I was having a stroke or something. I'm like, why did I think it was my turn?
you're good. You're good.
I was like,
Did you go to New Brunswick recently?
Yeah, dude.
That would be why. That would be why.
Yeah.
There's a group in in Fredericton that
I
all
didn't
play
play any Magic.
counterclockwise. Oh,
I didn't play any Magic.
well,
when I
then
was
you're
in.
just fucked that up
Oh,
now.
yeah, no, that's entirely on me, bro. Entirely on me.
that's your turn,
In
Kevin.
fourth seat,
Yeah.
my hand
Yep.
is dramatically worse than it
Green,
is.
obviously. This is
That's
Yep.
fair.
For all that
Like,
green.
no, it's a alarming difference.
Draw, return.
Oh man, my
I was even
face.
cheering
I was
for you
just
when
like,
you
That's why I was like,
what did I do? What did I do
yeah,
wrong?
yeah, no, so, like, honest to God, guys. Be a little-
Play Command Beacon for
How
land.
did I get everything correct?
You did.
Mantle.
I'm gonna pass on the Paradise Mantle.
You're good on
You're
Paradise.
good on
You're
that.
good, you're
Yeah,
good,
man.
you're
Cool,
good.
cool.
I'm gonna pass your turn.
What's your commander? Urza? Okay, cool.
I'm gonna play a Morphic Pool, and I'm gonna pass it.
Alright, well done.
I didn't think it'd be a Saxy Urza, but then last game with Nate, we just his Remora and back and forth with my Sensei Tom, just going back and forth.
That sounds like Nate.
And again, his Underworld.
Let's
didn't
play
turn
it
into
Thrasios.
Are you gonna pass yours?
Very much so.
Passios the Thrasios.
Trios. Got this for. Oh, I'm gonna play this for a land. For battle.
Yeah.
I will tap it for 1 for soaring.
Such value.
We're good.
Yeah, you're good.
You're going this one.
You're good. 4. Play Morwyn. Nurture.
That's a flip land, I take it.
Yeah.
I'll flip it after.
It's the shock one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
manage
3.
Totally
Yeah.
fine. Just check it.
Yeah, good on everyone.
Okay, and then with the 1 green floating, I'll play a Boreal Druid.
Trigger.
I think it's 1 counter.
It's 1 count.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to put that as
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
All good, man.
And then I will Passios.
I will. Cheaty face it.
Damn it, not again.
I have a foil cheaty face that I've been buying with me.
That'd be so cool. For land, K2, I'd like to get probe, targeting you, Ryan.
Targeting me. Good
And,
job.
so is get probe good?
Senior Thrasios.
Sure.
I
I usually get
Tangle
tagged by
Span.
one.
Breaks.
Is there any creature removal in it?
No.
I'll give you that one for free. There's not.
Oh, but there is something spicy in there.
Cool.
That's a pretty spicy one. I will draw a card off a get
I know it is a nice land, isn't it?
It is. Then I'm going to play a Mox Opal.
Oh, you get one?
Yeah.
And let's. You know what? We are going to pass.
You're in step. Mystical Tutor.
Mystical Tutor. Yeah, I got on Mystical Tutor.
Okay, go ahead.
Good on Mystical.
I'm gonna get a Swords to Potions.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
That is a good call.
That's Look at that. Now that I love it. I love it.
Also,
more now
speaking
that
of cards that have like gotten crazy expensive, Beta Swords to Plowshares.
Yeah, but that's because the only people who
Swords to
the-
Plowshares and Morrowind.
the only people who are like specifically going
I don't have
for
a
like,
weight in
the
my
beta
hand.
cards
Yeah.
are the people who like really care.
Yeah.
Can you cut that if you would?
Oh, we gotta write our decks down too, guys. Want to pass that around?
Yeah.
Somebody cut that.
Here, I'll give that a cut for you. Right.
Swords to Plowshares. Jesus.
So are we good to go to my turn?
I do
Very
not
much
have
so.
win in my hand.
Untap,
I would like to
upkeep.
announce that.
You don't have what?
I don't have a way to win or anything in my hand.
That sucks then.
I have no way to protect her either.
Get a.
Are you seat 1? Where's seat 1? Seat 1?
He put himself as C1, so
Does-
he would be C4.
What is C1? Do I just
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So
We'll just start there. So
I'm
you're
fetching
4.
with the Burden Catacombs. You guys okay with Shuffle Short cutting quickly?
I'll
Yes,
respond.
go ahead.
So you're gonna respond?
I'm gonna crack my own fetch,
I'm so fine with that.
and then I'm gonna also shortcut and Vamp Tutor as well.
I'm also gonna pass priority on the Vamp Tutor.
Vamp good?
Cool. I already know what I'm grabbing. You're gonna go.
And you are paying 1 to fetch?
Yeah, it's not going to. I already paid it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I did not.
I'm gonna get a Scrub Land and cast Lothel.
Cool.
That's the card I'm gonna find.
And, I'm gonna try
Justin
to,
L. I love that
I'm
name.
gonna try to incentivize Ryan to cast 2 spells on his turn to give me enough mana to cast that Swords.
Alright, fair.
And whenever you guys here,
Because I think from this seat, if I'm not developing, I'm losing.
That's fair.
So that's what we're gonna do here.
uh,
So I will pass.
My
the
next turn is going to be a boring one.
Is it a boring one?
I'll even show. She's going to play an enchantment.
So I would be C2 by this.
Yeah,
Based on
you're
this, yeah.
C2 based on what we're doing.
yeah. Hey, my first time.
Yeah, it's fine. As long as it's in order, yeah,
Yeah, right. Like that's like
I'm sure they can figure out where the mono green elf deck is.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
The green,
Oh,
please.
yeah, this, what is it?
I mean, hey, it's kind of like you can tell what the Earth deck is.
Alright,
Like it's
so
the
that's
blue,
going
it's
right
the blue color
there.
deck. I saw someone else
That's
actually
it.
has the same sleeves too.
Draw.
I love these.
Nice.
Love the art.
White likes the color of these ones, which is why I use them.
My
They're
girlfriend.
eucalyptus.
My girlfriend went with the peach.
I bought
blue
those as well. I love them.
I like these
My,
ones.
my girlfriend got the
I'm gonna
peach
play this
blue
nice
hat.
Minamo.
That's it, yeah. It's great
Okay.
land. That land is actually really
Pretty.
broken.
And it's very expensive.
Yeah. If you've ever played it with the One Ring,
Oh yeah, no,
build
it's
your
very
own ad
cool.
nauseam.
I have not actually been able to pull that off.
Now that I think about it,
I have.
I guess on top of an H2, I also need a banana for Urza.
Minamo is a great card. I'm gonna play this cannon.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a cannon.
that's
Would you like to cast any more spells this turn? I'm gonna pass on
That's
the
nice.
I pass on the
I pass on cannon.
Because we are scared of this, right?
I'm
I'm
not. I
terrified.
swear.
Mono green, go crazy.
That's all I'm casting next turn.
What do you got?
Sylvan Library. I have nothing in my hand. Well, I have cards in my hand.
Oh, hey, that's a
That's
fun guy.
I'm not sure, very strong. Lothar trigger.
super lame.
You have a loco trigger.
Make that treasure.
We're just
I think
gonna.
Loco's the one
We're just-
without
we're just
actually
gonna-
making, like,
we're just
really
gonna shoot
push
right
the
there.
expert. If I
Lothar
want,
very powerful.
if I want taking expert down, like I don't know, I would like to play that.
Boop.
What's you tagged the Boreal Druid?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Yes.
Now
What's up?
priced. I got it in your instep. I think I'm priced into killing the Orcish Bowmaster.
I would say cannon.
I mean, right now the Orcish Bowmaster
Is
is
gonna kill my Lothar.
eventually, but right now it's
Eventually.
I'm in fourth seat. I need this Lothar pretty badly.
Cannon could at the game.
right now. Notice I did not.
I did notice that. I did.
I feel
and
we need to
appreciate
control
it.
this.
Okay.
Cannon could at
Can you give me I need reassurance of 4 turns.
Okay, I can't give you
Four
4 turns.
Not
That's
my,
insane.
not 4 my turns.
Oh, like a
4
full turn
turns-
cycle?
Yeah. 1 turn cycle of the table. Both
I was gonna say 4.
I was like, you are insane. 4 turns.
one
One.
turn cycle.
Okay.
I wasn't saying 4 my turn. I was saying
Oh my god.
1 cycle.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
So it's safe until my
your,
turn again.
On your instep, then I'm going to tag them out.
Okie dokie.
So she's exiled.
No, she's.
Good thing you don't know the cannon.
Okay.
I've not heard about Pinnaman.
Kidding's
I would have
very
showed
good.
you my hand.
I mean,
I have nothing. I have to
I
draw
mean,
off the top of my
I mean,
deck in
with-
order to get anything.
With
so.
the Git probe, I can state
Are we
what
good?
things I could say, I couldn't didn't say, but
You can say whatever you want. You don't also don't have to be truthful.
exactly right. There is danger. I mean, I'm terrified of cannon. That's why I want to build my own cannon.
Is there basalt there?
Maybe
Oh, okay. If you'd said that, I might have tagged.
there's a. That's why I was like, why don't we just throw?
I mean, I told you what I was going to do on
You
my
did.
turn,
No, you
and then I
didn't.
passed. That's literally
Okay.
my turn.
Okay.
Roger.
I told you guys I had nothing in my hand.
You didn't.
Untap.
Sure.
Upkeep.
It's the explosiveness of green. We have to be concerned.
You're
That's all good. I would have had to talk.
I know, but you were literally untapping with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana
Yeah.
on turn 3.
Very
If we didn't kill either of your guys, you were untapping with 8 mana.
And you still untap is fine.
Well, I might have had a couple of things in my hand to do. I'm not saying I
I know, but that's why we
had a
had
chance
to.
to get to the win. In my
That's why we had
This
to
is
find
responsible
answers.
magic. This
you
is-
guys don't even have to say it.
In the air.
I had a way to go
In the air
towards it.
responsibility, I am just gonna pass.
I would have drew potentially.
Untap, upkeep.
Yep,
So I can feed the Bowmaster with this, right?
you can.
What happens if I draw the 3 and then put 2 back?
Surveil,
You would still have drawn the 3, so I still get 2 shots.
surveilling.
Yeah, you're fine.
So yeah, the two
I'm gonna mill
additional.
a dress down.
So
Yep.
yeah, Soul Lever is just gonna
Important to
it's
know
gonna
what's
auto trigger.
It is a
2
May,
times.
He doesn't have to draw the extra
That
card.
is
Pass the psychic frog.
yeah.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
Funny frog.
Psychic.
Will
Good.
I will draft turn. Play this land.
I feel like your board state is also.
He's now the problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm now the problem.
You have become the big problem.
Do you have a counterspell in hand?
I tried to
I
tell
don't
you
have
guys I wasn't.
You got
the
packed,
threat.
don't you?
What? No. Right now, no. It's fierce.
That's unfortunate.
And I mean, I have another one too, but that's not an instant sorcery.
Ah, okay.
So
Okay. So
have-
priorities here.
I pass.
Okay, I passed hard as well.
that's all there.
Okay.
You can have presented infinite
I
mana.
would like to present a loop.
Okay.
Well,
You have infinite mana.
I would like to draw.
Okay.
Okay. Do we need to play this out at this point?
Yeah. I mean, we're
Okay,
We're
no,
here
that's
at the
fair.
camera.
No, that's
we might
fair.
as well do it.
That's fair.
So
This is going to take a hot minute.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, because look, you're technically you're scrying one.
Technically,
drop-
I scry one, and then if the land comes in tapped, otherwise goes my hand, I'm not going to bother scrying to the bottom because I'm just going to draw fucking everything.
the,
Yeah.
the TLDR is
So are
that-
we good with me just drawing everything?
absolutely. Lands
I
do
know.
have to go and play.
They do
forward
come in
first.
taps.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Yeah,
checking.
yeah.
Any lands come in tapped, you'll have access to any of your rocks going forward.
So what I
I
would
still have.
Yeah. So he has
Yeah.
blue. Was there a piece of interaction that was?
If I can make one of his guys shroud it, I can do that to the Thrasios, right?
Shroud doesn't matter. I'm not
Card
targeting it.
doesn't matter.
Mm.
I'm not targeting anything because I'm activate this on tap, activate on tap,
Yeah.
activate
Yeah.
on tap.
And then the
It wouldn't
activating
stop me
ability, it doesn't
activating
stop.
Gracias.
It's like how when ISO Rev gets online, you can't really stop ISO Rev.
You can. You can counter it.
Okay,
Yeah.
And then it's
to stifle it.
capped.
To stifle it.
No,
Right?
no, they cast it, so you can still counter it
But I
whenever
mean,
they cast
but
it.
once it resolves,
Yeah.
once ISO Rev resolves, then it's
Well, no.
So
Every time
that's-
you tap the ISO Rev,
You have
they're
to
putting a
cast
copy on the
the
stack,
red.
so you can.
So you
respond
can
to it.
counter the red, and then it doesn't attack.
right.
All right, so we're good with me.
We're
Yeah,
done,
absolutely.
are we not?
Yeah, I
Well-
think so. So what all I'm waiting for is a win condition that's castable. If
Okay,
you can show
well,
me that, then I'm
that's
fine
fair.
for that too.
No, that's fair.
And I mean, yeah. Like,
So I mean,
Can't pass.
any lands I come across, I'll put up here.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
nice choice on the Tempest Darker.
Is it only infinite
Thanks, man.
colorless mana here?
So it's infinite colorless, but I have blue. I have 2 of whatever I want of the 3 here,
Tempest is
and
one
I've
of
got
my
the
least
land.
favorites.
Really?
It's not a ritual.
For
There's nobody doing a ritual.
So
personally,
I
my
got
favorite
Thoracle in my
art is-
hand.
My favorite archer is
Do you have
Saga.
Thoracle in your hand?
It just
Well, just up here with
right
Or
there.
just yeah, okay, I'm good.
Yep.
So I mean,
Yeah.
continue.
Once the man
Plus,
there.
the last card in my hand was the Fierce that you saw.
That's literally I like to see a win condition.
No, that's fair.
I'm a big fan of that.
I was very on the fence about how much I
So
wanted.
if you
to
didn't
do
kill that
Necro. I just
Morwyn-
thought Thrasios.
Yeah.
I'm like, there is probably a Kingdom Assault.
Say you guys
You're
didn't
wrong.
kill the Portal Druid.
Yeah. What's the what if? What's the what if?
What is the what if?
So I would have drawn whatever I drew.
Yeah,
She would have tapped for what, 2?
she had 1 counter on her, so she's tapping for
tapping
2.
for 2, yeah. So I would have tapped 1, cast a Curing Ranger, turn that to 3.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and then I would have
Yeah.
tapped for
Clear Ranger also
2.
means you get the double up on tapping Morwyn.
Yeah, and I would have played the Scribe Ranger.
So we were definitely fucked.
And then
We were that fucked.
Well, he's only got the 1 forest,
I would
so
have tapped her for
tap for 3.
3, and then I would have used 2 of it for Vines of Vastwood.
Oh, yeah, so we were definitely. Oh,
Yeah.
no, then you can't untap her because she's
And
got
then-
Shroud.
Um,
That's the unkicked part of that.
yeah, but while it's on the stack, I can just return the 4.
Yeah, but what I mean is you can't. You can bounce that, do that,
And
but then you
untap
can't
her.
use the second one because it has Shroud.
That's true.
No, it's of your opponent's control.
Hexproof.
That's what I was going to cast on one of your creatures.
Oh!
It's hexproof. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was
So then
Shroud.
Utopia Sprawl would have went. She would have went to what? +4. So she would have went to 6. So she taps for 7.
Yeah.
I would have had 1 still floating.
I kept my hand fully thinking
That you
I
were going
was
second?
C2, and like, oh my god, the tempo loss of being in 4th seat playing that hand
It
was
is-
like,
it is
So
oh,
here's-
I'm fucking dead.
Here's the gamble. I would have tapped her for 7. I
For last March.
So I
Oh my
would've-
god!
So then I would have
Draw
drawn
7
7.
and put any number of creatures.
And how many? And it's probably so creature heavy.
He had a fierce in hand,
it's-
so that
oh,
wasn't gonna happen.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
It's uncounterable.
That is uncounterable.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah, last
Yeah.
March is like.
I would have countered the Vines of the Basswood. There was 0 chance I was letting that go.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then I didn't draw anything to keep it going.
Is there anything else in your hand for creatures?
Not to keep it going.
I know
Sylvan Library. I would have replayed the Forest.
I know some people when they cast it, they'll announce literally everything about it, and I get very. I know it comes down to a very much a politics based thing.
Well, Git Probe is also because it's all hidden information, so you can't just like show my hand
Exactly.
because it's still hidden information.
Yeah.
You can tell me everything that's there, but
Whether or not
you can also lie.
exactly right, whether or not that is the truth or not the truth, that is a different.
That is the
matter.
question.
Exactly. Right?
That is literally the question.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm shuffling up another one.
I'm done.
Yeah,
We got nothing but time right now.
that's true.
Well, if it's all right with you guys, I'll swap to Magda.
Yeah.
Magda?
Yeah. I got a bunch of placeholder shit in the Magda.
See, I have this other deck that I teched up that it's a fun concept, but I know it can't hang with you guys.
What's Commander?
Wick, the World Mine, Grixis Snails.
Ah.
But it's more so, it's rat go crazy, and then I just throw a snail at you
This
guys.
pod is going to be very. Oh, okay. All right. Let's do it.
Let's go quick.
Got mono red Magda,
Yeah,
so
buddy.
mono red versus mono green. It's that I'm
And
cable police. And
mono blue, mono green, mono red.
We'll be passing fast.
Oh, yeah.
Until he wins.
Until somebody wins, yeah.
Will you self-cut?
Somebody is winning fast. Shit,
I don't-
we're playing for casual. Who cares?
Self-cut?
Yeah.
Casualty.
Turn order though.
We do have to roll.
Let's roll. What are we gonna do? 2d6s?
Oh, you got nice day.
Ooh, big balls.
Ooh.
And that's
You want to reroll that?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so that's a 7.
Okay.
7, 7.
7. That's
Oh, nice. Okay, Kevin, 12.
Oh.
Please get 12.
Oh, I'm wasting the
Okay.
good rolls
Here-
now.
Here we go. Come on, 12. That is far from
That is complete opposite.
That is
not quite.
horrible. I like my hand.
You're going last.
I noticed it.
Okay, just make sure you.
Yeah, no. Lucky too. Yeah.
I accept that. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
With love. With
With
love.
love.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Peace and love,
Of
peace and
course,
love.
of course.
Oh.
I'm also mulliganing now.
Well, if I wasn't going first, there's a gemstone camera in my hand. But
I did that earlier with when we were like played some reps. I was like, I go first, and I see a gemstone, and I'm gonna regret this.
oh yeah, that's usually how it goes. You
Yeah.
look at it and go, oh, disappointment. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much perpetual disappointment. A disappointment on the stack, actually.
Results.
Disappointment
Yeah,
on
it,
this.
it unfortunately reflects.
He had a survival of the fittest, but
Jay picked up a Survival of the Fittest for his TNT, and that was. And he had to play it.
mine was 300, I think.
That's the list I'm running.
That's a $300 magic card.
Oh,
It is
Survival?
now, yeah.
When did that become a $300 magic
Like
card?
Last
ever
2
since-
years.
Ever since I got into Magic, at least.
Last 2 years.
Yeah.
Because
I
that
got
was
it-
like a $50 magic card.
I got it for $100. I want to say 2-3 years ago.
Would it be like what? Because of like mostly because
Just
of like
free.
food chain decks and whatnot. Food chain
It's
Griffin Pod
because
decks.
it's. I'm pretty sure it's reserved list.
Yeah,
it is reserved list, yeah.
So that's why.
Reserve-
Basically, as somebody who was in Magic beforehand, COVID made Magic prices.
bonkers.
That's true.
I
Because-
know Black Lotuses were before.
I fuck it. I'll keep.
Yeah. So
I have no mana in my hand.
I sold a Lotus a
but
long
kind
time.
of. All right.
like with.
It was not worth as much.
All right,
as-
everybody good? Pre-games?
No pregame.
No
I'm just gonna
pre.
take away that little first.
Oh, sure. That's fine.
All right.
Cool.
All right, so we've got a mountain and a 1-mana dwarf with flavor text, and I will say go.
Tasty.
What is his flavor text?
Their definition of fair profit is certainly novel.
All right. And then
You have to disciple of Freyalise, the land. Alright.
All right, pass.
Okay. Untap, keep, drop
But-
turn.
COVID fucked over the prices
Very
Absolutely.
bad idea.
because everybody got their stimulus checks and went fucking nuts.
Haywire. Play a Polluted Delta,
Yep, go find an island.
but first I'm going to play a Lotus Petal.
Might as well.
Might as well. I'm going to crack sack.
How
Are
handsome.
you doing anything with the island?
With that island there, nope. After that, I'm going to pass. And I bet an island. Wow, I literally pulled off an island.
I mean, how many islands are you running?
I was gonna say it's probably the most
Well,
likely card you
there's
have.
like 28 lands in here, and they're like 20.
I'm gonna
of them are
play a
basics,
Marsh
I
Flats
think.
followed by a Mox Opal.
Cool.
You got the cooler version of my first play.
Yours is better. Mine doesn't do anything.
That's true, but when I sack mine, when I tap mine, he's gone. Until
Alright,
there's a
play another
comes
mountain.
out-
I'm gonna play a 2-drop commander, Magda.
Oh boy.
Yeesh.
If that resolves blue decks.
Yeah, that's all I got. I don't have anything for that.
Cool. 2 damage your way. I will make a treasure.
2 damage.
I will pass.
How fucking dead are we?
3 turns, probably.
No, it's faster.
Oh, I know. I know. It's
It can be. This is a pretty slow hand.
Magda, not necessarily. This is actually what I'm worried about.
No, there's nothing going on here. You guys are hyping me.
Yeah, sure.
There's
Fucking
nothing.
We respect it.
yeah. I think
I got a buddy who also has a mono green deck, and I'm very aware of what they can do.
Pass.
Yeah.
The reason to play mono green is because you can win on turn 3.
Rodney's
Pretty reliably.
Rodney's
That's
has
the
a
way.
mono green storm deck.
Ooh.
It's Thrasa. Islands.
Does it even have any?
The dinosaur?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's quite fascinating. Play a Paradise Mantle.
Sure.
Cool. And then Barney's World. Or whatever the hell. I'll pass.
I'm going to break this in your instep.
Sure.
I would like to do one of these as well.
It sounds like you're losing 3 life.
That's exactly how many I plan to lose.
I assume you're getting a duel
Yeah,
with that.
sure.
I'm going to get one.
I assume you're grabbing a duel
That's
with
right.
that.
I'm going to get an underground seed. And,
Yeah, actually, if you're getting a land, I don't give a shit then.
Well, he's getting a land and then vamp tutoring afterwards because he's cracking the fetch.
Oh, right, you do both.
Ooh.
Efficiency.
Shuffle shortcut just makes
Senior
life easier.
efficiency.
And
You're gonna,
only search and shuffle once, ideally.
yeah, it just goes faster.
For convenience sake.
This goes on the top. I am just going to go to my turn and draw it. Are you comfortable with that?
You are totally fine with that.
I am uncomfortable, but comfortable with that interaction.
Roger.
I don't know what's happening. I'm scared.
Mom, come pick me up. I don't know these men.
That's the worst card in my deck in this game. That's really funny. I am going to fetch
Well, not the best. You're on
Scrub Lane,
okay.
cast a Soaring.
Cool. Yeah.
Are we all comfortable with that?
You're totally fine.
Happy with your game action.
Like a
Then
horrible
I'm
woman
gonna
at the
cast
dome,
the
I'm
demonic
uncomfortable
tutor.
but comfortable.
The demonic tutor?
Ooh, he's tutoring a lot.
There's a lot.
You know what I'm
lots of
getting?
dudes that have lands.
I'm going to get answers.
That's probably a good call.
Yeah.
I don't have any questions.
You know-
This is gonna win again. This is gonna happen again.
You know what? Just knowing because
I
I don't know
distracted
Magic
everyone
deck.
for your wins. Do you have any
Oh.
wins you've gotten because
Oh.
I play some
Oh.
commander? I don't realize how annoying it is, and
Oh yeah.
If
I mean,
it's
Magda's my
Battle of
pride.
Brian's
you're
versus
like,
Brian
kill
versus
Najila,
Brian,
everyone, and then I'm like,
So
he's about to
Magda's
win.
also in a really sweet spot.
Can I see Magda actually real quick?
Yeah.
I've always heard of Magda decks.
So it's a 2/1 dwarf, and whenever a dwarf becomes tapped, make a treasure.
So it's dwarfs and dragons.
Yeah. There's one dragon.
It's dwarfs and artifacts.
There is one dragon.
And
There's
Terror?
a really interesting loop with Magda.
Actually, no. I am running Terror. There's 2 dragons.
Okay, so two dragons.
Ryan
Interesting.
can do the explaining in this, but there's a very interesting loop with Magda where you get an artifact dwarf. So
Yeah.
there's a couple of them,
Yeah.
and then you get another artifact in Clock of Omens,
Yeah.
and there's a fucking bonkers loop where you can tap the 2 artifacts to untap the
Artifact.
artifact dwarf to make a treasure. Because Magda lets it tap to make a treasure. So you make infinite tap treasures because
And then
you can
tutor
tap the
whatever you
treasure
want.
and the artifact dwarf over and over again and then tutor out whatever you want. That's
Great.
That's what I know about Magda.
Huh. You ever think about putting Card Clan Ironworks?
I've thought about
Because
it.
you
I
can
didn't
then
get the fucking
it's-
struggling.
I was gonna say you're doing something. And you can then sack your tap
Okay.
treasures, couldn't you?
Yeah, but most of the time I don't care.
Did you pass after that?
Because I can still sack the 5 tap treasures to Magda just or something. No,
That is true.
I will attack and draw for turn. Well, didn't want to draw that. But we're here now. I'm going to play a Fountain Port. Then I'm going to go to combat.
Magda bat.
No, we're going 2 at each of you. So trigger.
Me?
Make no.
Oh.
And I
You
should
got a blocker.
have been at
Do I though?
one lower
Yes.
because I fetched again.
Yes.
Which one was Magda going at?
I'm going to go with you because you asked.
I will track my 2 commander damage.
It is not going to come up.
Yeah,
Not going to come up.
Cool.
You win faster than that.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright.
After that, I will pass.
Just an elf deck. Let's see here.
And I really
I
hope
don't know if I believe you.
hope an extra helps me.
I hope it helps you too.
One,
Uh,
put Wirewood
I'm at the point
Symbiote.
where I'm just ready to sack
Oh.
my Hero's Metal if it
No,
makes sense.
it's nothing.
It's nothing.
I'm gonna
Guys, it's nothing.
float 1.
Yeah. Never heard.
Float 2. I don't need the. Yeah, sure. Just for the sake of it.
Turn an elf, untap Morwyn.
I'm gonna return the elf and untap her.
Mm-hmm.
Use one of the floating to cast that.
Yep.
Put a 2 on her.
1.
Sorry,
Yeah,
do it. For the
I know
numbers
what
she
you're doing.
taps. Yeah, what she taps for in my head. Okay. And then.
That's it's reasonable to see.
Let the floating fizzle.
Trying to see.
Just let
if
the
I
floating
can-
fizzle, you know?
3 green floating.
Oh, no, 2.
Well, you still
Oh,
this.
sorry, and 3.
Sylvan Library.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
library's a good card.
And
Cool.
then I will.
Captain One Lander.
Oh, yeah. That's
And
not
it
even
was
a real
creature,
land.
too, in a way.
Not even a
Like,
land.
all creatures and dorks.
I just kept it because it was fun.
Lands are overrated.
Yeah.
I mean,
Once I get Urza out, lands are
once you get like a nice base, yeah, you never want to see a land again.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I've done the win with no lands.
All right,
and
I
it's
passed.
hilarious
Yeah,
to watch
I'll
out.
pass.
For sure.
Yeah.
no lands, as in you cast Rain of Filth before sacking all
Oh
your
no,
lands?
I just didn't have any lands.
Hey, look at that.
It was in this deck.
Land.
It's Gemstone Cavern.
Right on
Hey,
Like I said,
but no, it was this deck because I had Jeweled Lotus, Mana Crypt, and Mox Diamond.
Ooh.
What?
It was in the before times.
Yeah, I don't know. I've
The
been-
before.
I lived there as well.
The before times.
I actually had lots of wins with Malcolm Timno.
Oh,
Sacrifice.
No lands played.
Stack my Lotus Petal.
Yeah.
Cast Urza. Does Urza
Fantastic.
resolve?
Alright. Yeah, I've got nothing for him.
Cool. I'm Car Instruct.
You do.
Seems reasonable.
And what we will simply do then.
It's not what I wanted to draw, but I will take it. I don't have any easy ways to accelerate. I don't think I'd really like to. What could I draw that's meaningful? So if I go.
Some tokens you can draw some stuff on. Have some
All right.
draw.
You couldn't help yourself, kid.
Meathook Massacre for 3.
Me?
Hey, what the? What the?
How big's the parent strike?
He is currently
2-2?
at 2-2.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah, and
I have no response to me.
The one that I'm expecting is Invigorate. I was thinking about spells that he would play.
I mean, he might just bounce Morwyn.
He doesn't own a forest, actually, so I don't think he can have.
Return elf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can return.
so you're
that.
choosing 3, right?
Yeah,
Three
he
is the
paid
number that I
3.
paid.
Okay, so I mean, you're not going to kill my commander. Which
No,
is,
I was really hoping to draw a mana, like
That probably helped, yeah.
some piece of mana acceleration to kill the Urza as well.
Hmm.
But I figure I can't give the Morwyn player another turn with that board.
That's fair. Especially the Sylvan Library getting 3 cards.
How many spells you cast?
That was the
That
only
was the
one.
first.
I got nothing.
Marlon's a 2/2.
Yep.
I'm just preparing to lose my construct.
Well, we're still
Float blue mana.
deciding what he's doing over there.
I'm trying to think of all of my flash creatures.
Yeva. It's a 4-drop.
Hmm. If I had forest, I could easily do this. Don't have forest.
That is unfortunate.
Of course.
Shit.
Well, you can still bounce it.
I will. An Alice Sword Shepherd doesn't have flash, right?
No, it has your green spells camping counter.
Yeah. I don't want to waste time here, but I do think I could save.
I'm interested, honestly.
The only thing I can think of.
So, like a Port of Calling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the mana for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I do. With tricks, yeah, I do.
Some funny tricks he can court of.
So,
I mean, Morwyn right now
Can you
taps
get
for
Morwyn?
2.
I have a flash in my hand that can untap her.
You don't have any mana.
Yeah, I know.
Because the Elvish
Well, I
Mystic,
would
you
tap
can't
this
tap.
for one.
Can't tap. You
no,
played it last
he's,
turn.
yeah, he's summoning sick.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, you bounce it to untap her,
So,
and then play it again to get the
Shit,
counter.
you're right.
He
Okay,
can
never mind, I
bounce
can't
the
do
elf
that.
to untap her.
I'm gonna
That
bounce.
works, so you get the 2 mana pretty easily.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bounce
That's not enough to close.
Morwyn.
Okay, so Morwyn back in your hand, and then there's.
If I had a
another-
forest, I could flash in a creature, and then.
Okay.
And I have a
So another round of
I have a
priority
tutor
hit.
that's a instant as well that I could have. I just can't remember what's in my deck, so I don't want to waste time.
I'm gonna deal 2 damage to Urza.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
It's a channel.
You're channeling it.
I am discarding this to deal 2 damage to any target.
So it's
That one.
damn, and that's not instant sorcery.
It is not an instant
So
sorcery.
the problem with that, I had an answer to his win in my hand that I don't have. Any.
So, Meat Hook resolved.
So you
and
guys,
there's the-
so you lost 2, 2, 2. So you each lose 2 life, and I gain 6.
Isn't it creature you control dies each opponent whenever creature you gain?
An opponent controls dies. Oh, I gain life. You guys don't lose any.
Yeah. You're,
No, whenever a creature I control. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, misread the card.
so you're getting 2 off me.
So you guys don't lose any life.
You get 2 off me.
I gain 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Roger. Sorry, I
So
misread the card.
Kevin, did
I took 2 back.
okay,
Good,
good.
good.
Yeah, this was a bolt land.
I've
so I
never
took-
been affected. I've just been hit by a dwarf.
Cool.
You're welcome. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for the memories, right?
Even though they weren't so good.
I mean, I was
Only
saving it.
sweeter.
I was saving it to slap Morwyn, but
No, I had a couple hours of playing against Master of Keys, thankfully, so I have
All right, I'm gonna pay 3
bad
life
about it.
for this.
Master of Keys is interesting.
It's a filthy deck.
It's a
It
deck
can
I'm going
be.
to spend a lot of time with, I think, and I'm quite enjoying it.
That's
Once
fair.
once I get my orders in for my replacement, like my dupes for my other deck, I'm gonna be able to run 2 CPH decks between Urza and then Basim.
I'm gonna play a Spark Mage, which is a 1-mana 1/1 dwarf, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I may have it deal 1 damage to target creature that player controls. That has not come up once.
0 times. Cool.
And after that,
It's 4.
That's a dwarf
it
dwarf.
is a 1-mana dwarf. I will pass out.
Draw the 3. That works, right?
Yeah, you draw 3, and then you choose up to 2 of the cards you've drawn this turn, and put them back unless you pay 4 life each.
So, the way that I've played that card, traditionally speaking, in this format,
Keep it
is
separate.
I
Yeah,
Hey,
just keep the cards.
Yeah,
like I would pay the 8 before ever looking at it most of the time.
that's
You
fair.
just go right for it.
Oh,
I mean, especially early on in the game, you're 40, like,
yeah.
that's a lot of life to use.
Life's a resource, and unless you're running an Adnos deck, what's the point?
Yeah.
It's like
I do.
in my
And
first game,
even then, like, Adnos, you don't have to go all in on it.
my first game, Jay went Adnos down to 7 life because I had Urza out with probably about
And I'll
14
pass.
attacks at this point, and I had my Drowned Ship.
You are.
I am up, and I'm going to not draw a land, I bet. Hey, top deck land, and I can't do jack shit with it, but I am going to do this. I am thanks.
What happened to Jack shit?
Urza happened. He's a guy. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to flash in a Shimmer Mirror.
You're flashing it in.
Sorcery speed.
Flash.
I like
baby.
I like the commit.
Yeah.
I flash mine in at sorcery as well.
Oh, that's true.
That's what. Hey, flashing. We will then. Nah. Yeah.
Yeah. Upkeep.
I wonder.
I'm gonna play Exotic Orchard, which is an island.
How exotic.
Yeah.
For me.
How exotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out a mono red deck, mono green deck, and a mono blue deck probably aren't playing many Rambo lands.
No, you're not.
Actually, hold
I'll
on.
play a mana conflict gemstone kind of counts.
Hmm.
Unless only if.
I think it would only be if it has a counter that would count.
I mean, I do run a command tower in here for the
Master for 3.
only because I'm not running it. I'm not running as a high tide deck yet.
Oh,
However, once I get high
Alright,
tide,
so-
Okay.
Yeah.
He costs
sit back and relax, guys.
Esper and X, so X is 3 in this case. When Master enters battlefield, put X +1/+1 counters on it and mill twice X cards. And then
So it's 3. So you're putting 3 counters on it, milling 6.
each enchantment card in your graveyard has escape. The escape cost is equal to the card's mana cost plus exile 3 other cards from your graveyard.
I'm happy this does
So-
not. I'm happy that doesn't have red.
And so right now you have no mana
No,
up
no mana.
because you're at 2 bucks. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Comfortable?
Yep.
So we're gonna mill 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The cards milled are Demonic Consultation, Trouble in Pairs, Displacer Kitten, City of Traders, Thassa's Oracle, Orcish Bowmaster.
Okay,
Consultation
when
and
can we
Thassa.
respond? Can we respond to the mill?
Of course, you can respond to
That's
like,
it entering the battlefield. It did that.
yeah,
That
that was a trigger. You could have responded to the trigger if you'd liked.
I was going to ask actually when priority
Hey,
when a
Josh,
spell
we finished. I won by combo.
You did, yeah.
We're
We're just playing
what's up?
one for fun.
when
So it-
just for the fun.
after a spell resolves,
Yeah.
does priority pass?
If there's
Can
an
you-
ETB, yeah, you can respond to the ETB.
But what if it's just you cast something, it resolves? Does
So if
priority
it
stay with the
resolves,
guy?
Priority
it goes
is-
back to him.
Yeah.
So it goes back to the active player.
So I
until
can't
he decides
respond
to do
to-
something.
I can't respond to the mill then.
But also,
So not once the mill is happened,
he's not gonna
but you can
be
respond to the
impact
trigger
on
to mill the cards.
No,
But
no, I
now,
wanna
that being said,
respond
we are
to
also in my main phase. So
Okay.
as soon as I shift phases, you get priority before we go to another phase.
Okay.
So
When
when,
you activate
So that's actually not an ETB, right? That's a.
a cast trigger,
when the Master of Keys, when it enters the battlefield, trigger, put X
Okay.
+1/+1 counters on
Oh,
it.
okay, so it is an ETB. Then.
And yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's my understanding.
so before he
Unless
escapes,
Josh wants to tell me
Josh,
about
before he escapes, can I respond to him before he escapes a card from the graveyard?
What's the question?
So if he casts something, he would state that he's casting it for the escape, and you can't respond until it goes on the stack.
That's right, yeah.
But he has no mana right
So
now.
there is
Can
no window.
if I get rid of his graveyard, can I stop him from casting a spell?
So, how it works for things that have costs when you cast them. So, like, you have to pay all your costs at the time of casting a spell. So, basically, what that means to you when you play is that it's so, like, say for example, when you play Force of Will, when you pay for the Force of Will alternative cost, or when you pay for it normally, you pay 3 colorless and 2 blue for it, tap it, play it. That's not interactable. The act of you tapping can't be messed with because you're paying for a cost, and as soon as you've paid it, then something happens and priority is passed to someone to make a response to. So just like with an escape cost, when you pay the escape cost of it, you are paying that cost, exiling those cards as an act of doing that cast portion. So if you had priority beforehand, so say he was in his upkeep, and you're like, well, I think on his turn, when he's got priority in his main phase, he will attempt to escape something. I think that's pretty likely. You could proactively remove cards from his graveyard to be able to make it so that he couldn't pay the escape cost. But once he's started paying for costs, you can't respond to that portion of it. So there's no ability to back it up
So-
and say,
So there's no way to get rid of his graveyard if he's going to escape
so-
at least one card.
So
No, right now
in
he's
this
got
case,
no
I
mana.
have no mana. I mean,
Yeah, he's got no mana.
That's fine. I'm just saying.
I can't cast them without spending mana.
Yeah.
The escape cost is their mana cost.
yeah, so the escape
I
cost.
understand that. You might have something in your hand. I'm just saying.
Sure, Roger.
If I want
yes,
to get rid of his
there
graveyard
is no
right now
window
as we
right
speak,
now.
that's what I'm
No,
saying.
Not
That's
until
all.
not until I shift phases.
Yeah,
or take
you
action.
gotta
So
wait for
he's
him
going
to
to
cast
get
priority.
one card at least out of that graveyard. Say he has
Potentially.
mana.
I have,
He's
yeah.
going to cast something.
That's
I'm going to
right.
respond to the cast.
Yeah.
It's already going to be on the stack, and then I can destroy the rest of his graveyard.
That's
But
right.
that one card gets out.
Exactly.
That,
Okay.
yeah.
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 So basically, this function, what's happening is that when he pays the cost,
Yeah.
he is casting it. He's removing it from the zone of the yard because that's part of the thing of casting is to put it on the
Yeah.
stack, which removes it from the zone, puts it on the stack, and then you'll be able to respond to it then being on the stack, after the cast portion, or you can respond beforehand when you had priority to do so.
Okay.
Let me cast Tormod's
And
Grip.
here's my question, because they are fucking shortcutting everything in text now. Is this an ETB or is it a replacement?
It'd be interesting battlefield.
Each
Can
enchantment
you
card
do it?
there is escape. The escape cost.
So the ETB, when it enters, is that would that go on the stack or is that like
Is it
a
just an action
as?
that happens?
Oh, it's just perfect.
Because if the ETB, I don't know how in the hell it references the X when he casts it.
That's actually really worth looking up because I don't know the answer either.
So the question
Double
is,
check it.
so yeah, so when the enters battlefield, put X +1/+1 counters on it and mill twice X cards. So the on cast. So it's an on cast ability that would be a trigger when it enters. Yeah. So it's an enter the battlefield trigger. So what was the question? Is it?
So it is an ETB, so we can respond to it on
Yeah.
the battlefield, but before
Before
they
the
start
action.
milling.
Correct.
Okay.
Didn't we
Because
have,
how it works
I
is
wanted
like-
to get rid of the milled cards, though. That's
I
why.
think we actually had this come up earlier with Jay and Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one. My understanding of it is it reads like an enters the battlefield trigger.
Right.
It's definitely an action to battlefield trigger, and where it's keep getting the value from is when you cast it, right? So it's basically it's like any sort of like it's not a clone effect because a clone effect comes in and adds
Okay.
something.
Yeah, the reference to the
Yeah.
X is very
So
confusing.
it's still your turn, then.
Yeah,
He is
but
best.
I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. Okay.
Would you like to get rid of his graveyard on its stuff or something?
You're more than welcome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but no, the end of the battlefield part is it is still an end of the battlefield trigger. It is not a as it comes in. This just happens. It is a
Cool.
cast resolves
step.
comes in
Yeah.
response
On
to
a fountain
BTB.
port.
So it could be trick.
Sack treasure.
Yeah,
Drop
You can
it.
trick find it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You can trick find it. You can respond in a number of ways. Like,
Yep.
True. Rough turn. This thing's a nice little just a nice little piece.
That is fine.
And that's a little gold land.
Is tap for colorless, pay 2, tap it, sack a token, draw a
That's a weird
card.
one, right?
if
Oh,
you,
fountain port.
Yeah, pay 3, tap it, pay 1 life, make fish. Pay
The
4,
amount of
tap
interactions
it,
that have
make
come up in
treasure.
this
Yeah.
deck where I'm like, I'm not sure.
Play land.
because it's under. Interesting question
I am
about it.
very much not in the.
Yeah, so this has 3 counters on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just
Master of Keys is
Flying?
very crazy for my
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah,
Already
it's
playing against it.
Oh.
Then again,
Yeah, there's nothing on gather for it.
Well, it's still an ETB ability.
Yeah.
The thing that I found was more interesting with it is it says if the Master Keys are no longer in the battlefield and its second ability resolves, you still mill twice X cards.
oh,
Yeah.
You
So it'd be
can't
last
kill
known
the
information.
response,
Okay, so you can't kill a response. So it is just a regular ETB.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I just
Okay,
hate how
Also, the
they're.
card has
are
no mana
you-
cost, its escape cost, is an unpayable cost, so you can't
That's
cast
right.
for that
Yep.
cost.
you can't
So that came up for me because Urza's Saga is an enchantment.
Oh yeah, but you can't cast land. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah,
That
but
was
however,
specifically why they wrote that in the Gatherer, I'm sure.
but it's like I think it was Urza Saga
Alright,
too. There's
what
always
do
an
you
interaction too about historics too, right? Because I had that thing with my Basim deck. Basim is all the historic matters, so I'm just like I don't get any benefit from playing Urza Saga, so I'm playing this land.
Then I'll play it back to it because I've got nothing else going on.
Reasonable.
Wild.
Then
If
I
escape card resolves,
will
returns its owner's
go
graveyard. It's
to
not a permanent spell.
combat.
It's a magic
I
card.
have a 2/2 right
If
now.
it's a permanent
2-1.
spell, it enters and will return to its
2-1.
graveyard, and if it dies, under
Tap make a trigger.
I'm gonna take 2.
Perfect. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, Master Key is definitely very
Top tree.
I mean,
It seems lately that they make a commander that's just like, this can go dumb. We're not gonna make it dumb in the pre-con,
but it can go.
but like, there's a card that was printed a bunch of years ago that just is stupid with it.
Yeah, at least
I'm gonna
So the
keep-
answer to which cards that is with this card are Animate Dead, Dance the Dead, and Necromancy.
Yeah, no shit.
They're
Uh,
so
Necromancy especially goes.
Necromancy because
Filthy.
we have that flash.
Yeah.
It's-
But I mean the same thing with Stelly, all those stupid
Yeah,
Cerulean wisps and stuff that untap it.
Yeah, gonna read the
but also like Dress Down, weirdly good with this
Yeah.
card.
You just go, oh, I prefer you just fuck off.
Yeah.
Anything,
Yeah.
all flash spells are not there.
And then I will.
All right, cool. We made it.
Hey, it was fun.
Looks like we made it.
Upkeep. It's a
So
land drop.
It is technically a third round. Well,
Actually,
I mean, I could be a wild, but I could also not be if you need me.
How much time do I have left, Josh?
oh, like
It's like hour and a half.
cool. Let Mox Opal.
Cool.
I really wish I put my Paradise Mantle on my Shimmer Mirror last turn, but
Okay.
because I would have had exactly enough mana with Mox Opal to recast Urza.
Yeah, that's fair.
What's gonna happen instead though is this. Here's what we'll do.
What's up?
What's gonna happen is this.
We're going to tap 3.
Yeah.
Tap 3. 4x equals 1. It's War of Invention.
X equals 1.
Yes, search my library for artifact
I
cost.
was gonna go find a soul ring.
No.
It's gonna go find a Sensei's Divining Cup.
Nah, don't ruin
okay.
the prize. Give an answer.
I really hate to spend this, but I'm gonna.
That's
In
intuition.
In response to that, I'm going to Flusterstorm. Cool.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
Do you,
Oh.
do you respond to the
No,
Flusterstorm?
Mono green.
Mono green.
Let me look again. Oh, we're good.
I'm gonna pitch or shuffle your graveyard back in. Pitch it.
Hey! Okay.
It's on the
Oh, does it just go on the bottom?
Yeah,
Yeah, in
shuffle
a random
bottom.
order.
Random order?
Yeah, in the bottom.
Cool.
Oh, that's on the.
Flusterstorm resolves.
Did you evoke it?
Yeah. Oh,
Literally,
and now
one
it's.
It immediately gets sacked, and that is exiled. The
The
card you pitch.
Yeah.
okay. Force gets countered by Flusterstorm.
The mono red deck's still gonna pass.
Okay, War of Invention. Thank you. War of
Wait,
Invention.
the force is gone too, or the.
No, you did it with the force on the stack. Plus
No,
the
after it
force.
resolved.
That's not how that works.
He can.
Yes, I can.
Just says
He let the fluster resolve. You put it in the graveyard.
Oh, okay. You
and
let
then-
the, okay.
yeah, because Ryan already passed by. Already
Yeah.
did that.
I'll stick it in and random.
So I am going to
Nobody
then.
that part of the
So now I can hunt down my my Sensei's Defining Talk.
I really thought that everything was on the stack.
Oh yeah, no.
No, I waited
We're
for-
shorthanded shit at this point.
Yeah.
He didn't say we got 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're just trying to see what we can
Okay,
do.
Roger, Roger.
And I did say after resolve, just when,
Sorry, yeah,
with word,
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
I just misinterpreted where we were on the stack.
Where the?
That's fine.
How far up was my set?
Oh baby, come on.
Second from the top. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding? Also, my next drop was going to be in
Work
Academy
with
Ruins.
top. This is on your main page?
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
The amount of sorcery speed things happening.
Timing is everything.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's because if I couldn't the Paradise Mantle last turn,
Oh yeah, you could have done.
I would have cast Urza
That's fair.
instead. And that will be all I can do because I had to use my last open to cluster. Yeah. Yeah. Ideally, it's like I want to get like my reality tip or Crystal Skull out.
And a cost reducer.
Ethereum Salter.
Yeah. That's fair.
That's what next turn is hopefully about. If I
I'm going
reach
to cast the Tainted Pact.
it.
Oh, go good.
Good. That's
Well, that's been a good game.
yeah. If you cast
No response.
no response.
Oh.
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 So, I actually know that Thassa's Oracle was shuffled and put at the bottom.
It was.
So
yeah.
I could go all the way for
You
it.
could, but you
I'm
gotta
not gonna.
hope that it's near the bottom.
And that would be what? That would be your second spell only. Just keeping track, of course.
Well, I'd say that the main thing is that there was what? Say probably 12 cards that got shuffled at the bottom? 12, 15, something like that?
There was like 9.
Okay.
I think
So
it was
we're
9.
going off the odds of.
So it's gotta be in the bottom 9, but he's
Oh.
hoping that it would be
Okay.
closer enough to the bottom.
So you're on
Cast
fish,
fish.
fish instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
good card.
Okay.
No response to the
Gosh.
No responses.
Tap. And not draw 2 cards, draw 1 card.
Yes. Oh.
We're gonna pay 3 life for this.
Yep.
Play big fucking dragon.
Oh. That fucking dragon.
Cavern Horde Dragon.
What does he do?
He's a 6/6. He costs X less to cast, or X is the greatest number of artifacts an opponent's controls. 4 over there. Flying triple aced. And when he deals damage to a player, I'm going to make a treasure token for each artifact that player controls.
Wait a minute. Whoa. What? What? Is that just like a poor man's dockside?
It is a 9-drop dockside.
But if you have enough artifacts in play,
Yeah.
I have nothing.
I have nothing.
Ruin my dreams.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fair
Yeah.
target. That's a fair target.
Oh, big fucking dragon.
Big fucking dragon.
I love that, man. Oh, that's painful.
Hey, man, I'm going to shoot your shot. I will go to combat.
If you
Would you like to attack me?
Yes, I would. I'm going to make 2 treasures. I'm going to respond before blocks.
Can freeze
I'm
them.
going to sack these 5.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to go find Portal for Exia.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's going to sack 3 creatures.
Oh.
damn it, I got nothing.
What? Why?
Okay, how many spells you cast?
That is, the first one was that dragon.
Dragon. Or Brexia would be second. Or is
I'm
that
not
count?
No, he
casting.
doesn't cast
Oh, it
that.
goes
That's
into
just
play.
going to come into play.
Straight into play.
Let's not do that.
Oh. That's.
And they say Tinker is banned. No, I'm kidding. That's actually a much more harder outcome to achieve. Man.
5 treasures, yeah.
Yeah, you know, you say that, but Magna does it like all the time.
No, yeah, no, it's like the
How
entire
many
point of the
treasures do you
deck.
have left?
I've none. I've sacked all
It
of
was
them.
all
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, I got nothing for that. I'm gonna lose.
Cool. So we got some portal triggers and the Meat Hook Massacre trigger.
Oh shit!
That's right.
Snack.
So you're gonna gain 3.
I think is that game? I don't know.
Control.
How much time we got?
I can't recast Morwyn, so I'll be out of the game.
So everybody loses 1 life,
Yep.
and I gain 3.
And then you have 4 damage coming your way.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
I use 1 creature.
Then I will pass.
So
That was him gaining life on that.
Grab all 3 and lose 8.
Yeah, seems reasonable.
Forest, Utopia Sprawl.
This is pretty much what I knew was going to happen in this game, where it's like, okay, I have to police everybody, and
Yeah.
spend resources policing everybody, and then one of the mono decks goes off at nighttime.
This deck hasn't had a
I got
chance.
Stray, but I think as well, Urza deservedly so gets.
I guess I could put the.
I would say grabbing the portal, there was just too much value on the board.
Oh no, I got it.
Yeah,
To be honest,
that's
I'm
valid.
upset
That's
because
valid.
the master died.
Oh yeah, I mean you're just gonna cast it again.
That's
He
some-
wants
But-
the master to die.
But I also got his
Yeah.
flash enabler and his
Good.
commander.
yeah,
no,
so
I
that
was,
was just-
right there with you. It
Ooh.
was all pretty good.
okay, let's see if I got anything to hope for. Draw.
Heart of the cards, baby. Heart of the cards. Land.
Worse. I don't dress down. All I can do now is actually hold on.
I don't know why he's mad about dress down.
No, I'm not. It's not nice. I'm going to tap 3.
Yep.
I am going to cast Muddle the Mixture, transmuting it.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not a
sure.
cast.
Sorry, I'm going to transmute.
Sure.
Wrong
What two
word.
drop you gonna grab?
We're gonna go for
Reality
the
chip.
reality chip. Yeah, I take the words out.
I
of
think
that.
you're probably good to go after
You
that.
are most likely because I can't cast anything on top, but it'll let me see what's on there.
You're gonna
And
play the reality chip.
I am going to place a reality chip, tapping my Mox Opal and my island. After doing so, onto
It's a creature.
yes, it is.
It is a creature.
Comes in as a creature, so fish does not trigger.
Okay, on my upkeep, I'm gonna pay all the shit.
Cool.
No death.
Yeah, you're good.
5.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Why are all my shit near the top?
And
You overtap.
Wait,
What?
Soul Ring's there. No, for the fish as well.
Oh, for the fish as well.
he-
Right, my bad.
He's paying taxes.
Yeah,
He's paying
no, that's my
taxes.
bad.
yeah,
You got 3 blue over
I don't need 3 blue. I need two
there? Or you
blue.
need 2 blue in
And
that?
I do
Yeah.
have actually.
Oh my god,
blue.
I'm. Yep, no,
It's
you're
all
good.
good. It's all good. Pass.
Come to think, I'm just like,
Oh,
I've been playing
untap.
Magic for like
Get a big fucking dragon.
probably 6.
The dragon first. Okay, I thought you might go for the shimmer mirror.
I did think about it. Honestly, did. But I'm not
Oh,
casting
we're all
shit
super
most
dead.
of the time.
Yeah, we're super
Yeah.
dead. It's okay.
Oh, very much.
will
I think sometimes I think
it.
when you play 7 hours straight of Magic, it kind of just like one Scrooge kind of loses a little bit of luck. That
Let's.
I get to look at the card. Okay, that's a card. That is a card of cards.
Cursed Mirror.
Oh, what do you make that?
Wow.
Big dumb dragon.
Big dumb
Yeah,
dragon.
yeah,
You get
clearly.
to draw a card though.
It's a good card.
Yep. Big fucking dragon.
Would have loved my shimmer.
How about
Yeah.
double big fucking dragon your way, and then 2 dwarves your way.
How much damage am I taking?
Irrelevant.
It's
We're super dead.
12 damage, and then I will make double the amount of artifacts from
From
treasures.
3, or you make 8.
Eight.
You make 8 treasures.
So 10 total. So yeah, I got the win there.
And total?
Well, 2 off, tapping the door, swinging at him, and then 8 off it. So that's 10.
Yeah.
I got
So
nothing for it.
okay, hold on. I'm gonna solve the line
Okay.
because that's.
Yep.
I need to learn these down.
Nope, that's fair.
So okay, the first thing you get.
Yep.
It doesn't matter because you have the portal. So you can actually just get. You can get them in either order. You get the clock and
Exactly.
you get the dwarf, and you have the portal with the dwarf, and that wins the game.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter.
No, it
That's
does.
cool. Roger.
Or actually does crazy shit. Who would have thought, right?
Yeah, no, right?
Which dwarf do you get? Do you get the you can get the roaming throne works?
Roaming Throne would work. Roaming
But you can
Throne.
get the one mana
Do
changeling.
you have Birdie in there?
No, Bergie's not in.
At the beginning of his up. Wait, what?
So, beginning of my upkeep, I got the big
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
dragon
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah.
I made a copy of the dragon,
Curse me.
and then went to combat, swung both of them at him.
Yep.
So I'd
Yeah.
get treasures for him and
treasures.
artifacts he's got
Take
twice.
10
And
damage.
then each of the other dwarfs gets 1 treasure, so 10 treasures. And so Sax 5 gets roaming throne, it's a dwarf. And then Sax 5 gets Clock of Omens. Clock of Omens says that you can tap 2 artifacts to untap an artifact.
So I'll tap both of these, untap the roaming throne.
Yep.
When I do
Which
that,
makes-
I make 2 treasures. I'm going to tap one of those treasures, the roaming throne, untap the roaming throne. I'm going to make infinite treasures.
Okay,
So infinite
you-
tap
you
treasures
have now-
and infinite untap
So you've now
treasures.
presented an infinite untapped treasure.
So it's
Exactly.
infinite mana and infinite treasures. And now with Magda, he can search his library for any
Literally
any
everything.
space.
all the shit he needs.
Is there like a Perforos for artifacts type of deal that you can get?
Ooh. There is. The problem is that I have this in my hand, so that would make it so that I can
Masswood.
go get. Because that's the easiest one. Is I go find that and then I go find Reckless Fireweaver and just do it.
Sure.
But can't do that. So,
Why not?
because that's in my hand. I guess I could just cast it. I have
I was
infinite
gonna say you
mana.
have infinite mana. You can't just cast it.
I will cast it, and then I'll pay for your thing, and he still can't do anything.
Yeah, Roger.
So yeah, we'll do that.
Cool.
The other way to go is I can
Sounds like it's time for game 3.
I can get out the Candy Manufacturer, so I make clues, foods, and treasures. I get Bark Form Harvester, which is pay 2, put a card from the bottom of the
Yeah, well,
library.
you're out of the Cool Kids Club. You're next door. You're
Womp.
able to.
Womp womp.